Hey everybody, welcome back. Yeah, like I said, we are gonna do this Flan challenge now. So it's time for everybody's favorite bit of delicious sugary goodness, Flan, with a rocket launcher and cheesy Gatling gun. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a try with Flan. If we don't get in under 10 minutes, we'll switch over to Hunk and just run through it like we usually do, saving the grenades for the end. But yeah, we're gonna do Flan. Now, obviously, since we need to complete this in under 10 minutes, we cannot check the item menu that much. So we're just gonna have to first off, we're gonna unequip that because we need those later on. But yeah,
I'm headed toward.
we're just gonna mow down zombies and dogs and all that shit. Just run through them. There you go. We're just gonna shoot out their legs, just like I'm gonna do in Leon's playthrough. God damn, really? Oh. He only better a little, so we still fine. We actually still have health. Not bad. We should just hit that guy with the what do you call that thing? The spark shot. We should just hit him with the spark shot. God damn dog. Shit. Ooh, we used a lot of bullets in that. Good thing we have a lot, right? We have tons of bullets. This is not going well so far, but I think we can actually afford to electrocute this guy here, because we save a bit of time by using the Gatling gun. If we start to run out of Gatling gun bullets though, we'll be in trouble. Okay, so that guy's dead. Yeah, you don't have to electrocute him fully, just hit him enough to slow him down a bit. Let's get our Flan's Swiss cheese ass through the sewer. Hopefully without taking any more bites. Mr. X might be a problem, but we'll deal with that as we come along. There you go. Can we hit this liquor with the spark shot so that we don't have to waste Gatling gun ammo on, and let's see if we can get him. Oh yeah, we got him. Fry, liquor man. Fry, you piece of shit. That's good because now we can use it on the dogs over here. Yeah, we're racing against the clock here, so you can't really afford to check out the menu too much because that wastes time. When you pause the game, it doesn't affect the clock, but when you're actually checking on the in-game menu, it does affect your time. So you just gotta run through it. But unfortunately, these guys we do have to take out because otherwise it's too much of a pain. So gotta take these out and the zombies. All right, there we go. Let's take out the legs. Ooh, that was close right there. That was very close. Flan, what are you doing? Throw the freaking there you go. Yeah, throw the freaking spark flashbang. About to say the spark shot. It's the flashbang. I wonder if that zombie can actually grab you or not. Doesn't seem like she can. Now this we do need to take an extra bit of time because we gotta slow down Mr. X, so you have to do mandatory the spark shot here. There's no way around him. You can't get around him because Flan's too big. She's too thick with a double C, so you have to use the spark shot and fry his brain a bit. There you go. I guess she's taunting him right there. Good. He deserves it. Get rid of these fools.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
Gotta go around them. Take the long way so that Mr. X will follow your path. Because otherwise he might be too close to you.
Fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
I'm gonna use the flashbang here. There you go. I was afraid he was gonna be too thick to get past him. Get rid of these fools. I think we might actually make it. I don't want to risk looking at the clock, but I think we might actually make it. What's the matter, boys? Opening that door costs you an arm and a leg, huh? That dog never bothers us, so we always leave him alone. I guess he's just playing with the zombie. Mr. X is still not here, that's good. Oh, here he comes. Always be careful around this corner, because you don't want this guy to jump on you. Ooh, that was close. I haven't been grabbed by that guy in a long time, but on the rare occasion he will not miss you. Sometimes you mess up, you think you're farther away from him than you actually are.
God damn it!
He sounds so devastated. We cannot afford to wait for Mr. X as we normally would because we're racing against the clock. Normally we wait Not this time, unfortunately. That's it, we're through. I think we made it under 10 minutes. That was easy, even with our health reduced. Yeah, kick that gate open, Flan. Look at that. The most kick-ass block of Swiss cheese you've ever seen.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Oh, and I believe it was Triple Jump that pointed out that oh damn! Look at that. We barely made it. We made it by 3 seconds. That's awesome. Look at that. That's awesome. I don't even want a better time because that's just cutting it very, very close. That's perfect. I know we could probably get like 8 minutes or 9 minutes if we do it with Funk, but screw that. That's perfect. Look at that. We made it with 3 seconds to spare. That is freaking awesome. Like, we're never gonna beat that one Japanese guy that made it with like 1 second to spare, but I'll take it easily. Yeah, somebody was pointing out that Tofu kind of sucks because after he completes this mission in the original RE2, they just eat him. Hunk literally eats him on the plane, and you see him like this big block of tofu lying on the helicopter, and then you look at it to the left or like to the right or something, and you see that it's his glove. So that's how they tell you that it's not just some random block of tofu that Hunk is eating. It actually is tofu after he completed his mission. So like, he completed his mission only to get eaten by his own comrades with chopsticks. And of course, tofu started as a placeholder that they would use for testing. I'm sure everybody knows it by now, but they would use it for testing when they were trying to debug the game, and then they just decided to include it as an actual fun challenge mode after you beat the game an insane number of times, which I guess is pretty nice. I do like that you don't actually have to beat the game 6 times in this one to play it, because that was insane when you did it in original RE2. You had to beat the game literally 6 times to play as Tofu. Who wants to do that? Beating RE2 back to back 6 times? Hell no. We don't have time for that shit. Not anymore. Maybe when we're young, but now that we're old ass adults, we don't have time to play the game 6 times in a row, back to back. Hell no. And I think it had to be in order too. It had to be like, you have to do A and B scenario, then B and A, and then A and B again. It had to be a specific order. There we go. So killed 34 enemies, got damaged twice. Our accuracy went to shit, but who cares? Damn, 9 minutes 57 seconds and 400 third of a second, I guess. So we were close to 58 seconds. That's an awesome time though. That's a juicy, delicious time. Perfect for flan. Sweet and tasty. Alright, so 34 players have completed it. That means 4 other guys did it in addition to me. Let's see who they are. So let's see who came in just before I did. Let's see. Should probably upload my own pictures. We can get an actual picture of Pyramid Head from Silent Hill 2 here instead of Iron Head. Because as much as I like Iron Head's appearance, he's not actually one of my favorite monsters in any survival horror series. He's just there. This is whatever. He's blah. But it's the closest thing Resident Evil has to Pyramid Head, so we'll take him. And I mean in terms of design, not in terms of it being a pursuer enemy, because that's obviously Nemesis and Mr. X, but I mean in terms of design, Iron Head from Revelations 2 is pretty much the closest we have to Pyramid Head, and he was obviously inspired by him the way the same way Blockhead or Safe Head, whatever, was inspired by Box Head from Evil Within, was obviously inspired by Pyramid Head. Okay, so it was a guy, looks like it might be from either India or Thailand or something, but he doesn't have a country attached to him, so we can't tell who it is. And then the other 2 guys were one from Japan and one from the USA. And then Yomi. Yomi also did it. Yomi also did the challenge, also from Japan. Has anyone cut it as close to the time limit as I have? Let's see. Oh, look at this one. 7 minutes and 54 seconds. I gotta admire that. From Russia. Damn. We've got a list at least one hardcore guy in Russia who isn't a wimp. Because some of those Russian guys, online gamers, be pretending to be tough, but they really aren't. You can see them all in gamer rage videos and stuff, just throwing a fit over Fortnite and crap like that. But this guy's obviously hardcore. I gotta give him his respect for finishing the Flan scenario in under 8 minutes. That deserves respect right there. So no, mine is the closest time we've got. Oh no, never mind. Mine is not the closest time because here's someone also with no country, but it looks like they're in China. China or South Korea, one of the others. One of those two, probably China. But yeah, look at that. They did it with under 1 second to spare. They were right at the very time limit, and they did it with hunks. So mad respect to whoever that is. We'll never know because, like I said, there's no way to tell what their country is or what their name even is. I wouldn't be able to type this into a translator. I'd have to copy it and put it into like Google Translate or something, and I don't feel like doing that. But mad respect to them. Mad props, whoever they are. Look at this picture of that's Moria Burton, right? Barry's daughter, his older daughter. There's a Wesker. Of course, a guy from Russia will be using Wesker, right? Regular tofu, show. Oh yes, a good variety of names. Big River from Japan, Hendrick from Brazil, Rocky Square from Japan. So yeah, a good selection of people have done this challenge, and I'm sure that number is going to increase greatly as the week goes on, because it's not a particularly difficult challenge to do. It's actually rather easy, as you just saw. Just use Flan or Honk, and you're pretty much home free as long as you don't dawdle around too much and linger and try to kill too many enemies. Just quickly breeze through the scenario, and you'll get that gold medal in no time. Okay, so that was Flan, no time to waste. So now it's on to the main event, which is Leon Pacifist Run. I'm gonna do it on standard, and I'm gonna do it on Leon B. But since we've already done a Pacifist Run with Leon, and I think it was in fact Leon B, then I'm actually not gonna record most of that. I'm just gonna record the last half hour. I'll stitch it together with this video, and that'll be the end of the weekly challenges, just so you can see me get that last platinum medal. Because I don't want to upload a 17-minute video to YouTube. That's just I've learned the hard way from other people that the algorithm does not like short videos. So whenever you upload those short videos, very few people actually get them. I guess because the algorithm maybe tends to confuse them with spam or videos trying to sell you stuff, and so they don't show them. So we gotta tack something onto it, you know, even if it's just half an hour more of Leon messing around. So yeah, I'm actually gonna get started on that right away. I'm gonna do that Leon B with the Pacifist Run, only killing seven enemies or less. And once I get to the lab with Birkin, that's when I'm gonna record the last half hour of the video, and yeah, we'll stitch it together, and that'll be the end of the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges, because we've been doing this for like 4 months now, and gotta be honest, I am dead tired of it at this point. They're always fun, but recording them is not so fun sometimes, especially as you've seen where we get the really difficult challenges with Birkin, you know, like the ones like the no item box or few footsteps or taking less amount of damage, you know, the ones that really give Birkin an opportunity to be an asshole. Those are the ones I dislike. But hey, we got through the toughest one of all, no item box, so this one should be pretty easy. As long as we just take off all the zombies' legs with the shotgun, it should be golden. It should be a very easy challenge to do. So I'll probably just do it in 2 gameplay sessions, and like I say, just record the ending, and that'll be it for the Resident Evil 2 remake weekly challenges. Obviously I still gotta get a whole lot more platinum medals to actually get that one last record, but as far as recording them, that'll be the last one, because I want to move on to new material. It's they've been fun doing, but at the same time I think I've gone overboard with them, trying to show them off, and when we've gotten up to like 50 videos, I think that's when it's time to call it quits. So yeah, overall, if you do really love this game and you want to get more replay value out of it, I do suggest, in fact I highly recommend doing some of these weekly challenges. You don't have to do them all back to back in a row like I did. You don't have to be that much of a maniac, but they do add a lot of replay value and length to the game, where otherwise you would just be playing the same old scenario over and over again. It's nice to have a different tangible goal to do for each run, rather than it just being, oh, let's just play Leon again for the fun of it, or play Leon B, or Claire A, or Claire B, whatever. Like, it's fun to have an actual goal that you have to attain with each run. So yeah, they've been fun, but I think it's time for it to come to an end. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again. Well, for you it'll only be a few seconds, but for me it'll probably be a day or two. But either way, I will see you again next time with Leon B and the finale, hopefully, of the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges on the PS5. So see you later, everyone.
Lockdown is complete.
Hey guys, welcome to the grand finale of the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges. As you can see, we are here at the very end with Leon and his amazing assortment of Magnum ammo that we've collected. So I've been playing this on my own ever since I made the last video with Tofu, and oh boy, Mr. X was not cooperating. He was being as much of a bitch as William Birkin. I had to restart the game like 3 times. Then we encountered more difficulties in the sewers with the damn G-adults. It was just a whole freaking mess. Trying not to kill any of them, but so far it's worked out. I've only killed 2 enemies, which are just the boss characters, William Birkin A and William Birkin B. Those are the only 2 we've killed. And see, if you can see, we've amassed a huge amount of Magnum bullets. 43 on their own and 7 already in the gun, so that means we have 50 Magnum bullets to play with, and 42 shotgun rounds plus all the flamethrower ammo, which we have not used. We only used a little bit of this just to burn some of the plants to stun them. We didn't kill any of the plants, so we have a huge buttload of flamethrower ammo. I just want to show you the inventory a bit. Look at all the gunpowder we didn't use, the fuel we didn't use, a ton of health. I collected a ton of knives to get past the plants, but I only ended up needing up like 2 of them. And we actually had to get pretty strategic to get past the G-adults in the sewer. I actually had to resort to a flash grenade. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get past this 3rd version of Birkin, and then when we're doing the Mr. X boss fight, I want to save some flashbangs. See if they're in the inventory. Yeah, we have 2. Because those will be super critical in getting past the pack of zombies at the end without using the rocket launcher. Because obviously we can't kill them all. I think the boss characters constitute like 5 kills or 6 more or less. So you can only spare like 1 or 2 enemies at most. As you can see, we did not get the final pouch, the final side pouch, to get more storage space because we don't need it. We already have a buttload of Magnum rounds. We have enough Magnum rounds to kill William Birkin 5 times over, so we don't really need it. We won't need a lot of health either, so I would rather just not go back for it, because then we would have had to use one of the knives to get past the zombies. So let's go. Let's take down Birkin.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 place.
I think I'm gonna let the cutscenes run a bit because this is the last time I'm gonna be playing this game. So might as well enjoy Polygonal Leon and all his PS1 glory.
Sorry, William. Left me no choice.
Imagine if Annette and William were Polygonal in this version. Seeing like PS1 Annette shooting Birkin, that would have been cool.
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
Tell Leon everything with that square-ass stern face. You know, you guys, you could have run away from there and talked in a safer place. You didn't have to just stand there around the monster, probably around the smelly monster, like a group of idiots. You could have just run away, or like planted some bombs. You know, didn't Annette have anything she could use to blow them up?
Good God, William. What have you done?
Incidentally, William Birkin appeared on a triple jump list of most underrated villains.
We made the G-virus, but
Because yeah, Wesker's a mastermind and he's a badass and all that, but Birkin is the one who's really responsible for most of what happens in the series. Even into the future years, it's all coming from his research. Damn. We were so hard it left imprints on the wall. I like how Claire's all badass and determined to kill William Birkin. Leon's just panicking. He did not sign up for this.
we can't let him get away!
Yeah, Leon was not prepared to do this. He did not want any part of Birkin.
Leon is here.
Versus Claire was just like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, take that, Birkin. Oops, missed. There we go. You only have his back eye to target. I don't think we can get it until he tries to lift one of the canisters. Like there he goes. Boy, getting past the liquors without using the Magnum was a huge pain in the ass. Like that was it. We kind of pretty much just had to tiptoe our way around them. Especially that one hallway with the green club key. We just had to tiptoe around that liquor like 2 times. Even after we dealt with Mr. X already. It was just a pain. Give me that eye, Bertie. There you go. And we got that one too. Ooh. Lucky hit. He got in a lucky hit. Let's use the herb so we can withstand the hit. Oh, god damn. That was new. Never seen him do that move before. It's kind of like a spin. Oh. Good thing we got plenty of health, right? Come on, fool. Oh, we got him. Let's go. Take those shots from those googly eyes. Alright, it's flamethrower time. Now we're gonna burn him. Yeah, you throw that temper tantrum, Birkin. Barbecue him. Oh, he is finished. He is finished. He can't do shit against the flamethrower. Yeah, the good thing about not being able to kill a lot of enemies, you can save up a lot of flamethrower ammo pretty easily. And it also forced me to devise some new strategies for like the Geodules that I never even thought of doing them before. So, all in all, pretty creative experiment. Trying to get around them in that gauntlet area. I wish I probably should have recorded some of it, but I don't know, I was just thinking that another playthrough of Pacifist with Leon like we did before would have just been a pain to upload and edit and all that stuff, because it's just, we've seen it already before. I think it was even this exact same scenario, so why would I do it again? But I probably wish I'd have recorded some of that stuff so you could see the different creative ways we tried to use to get around enemies at various points, especially the geodos. Those are the worst by far. We do not need handgun bullets. We have like 150 of them in the save crate. Get another flashbang. What else can we get? Oh, we're here. I think there's magnum ammo around here too. It's supposed to be. Wasn't there a grenade over here? Oh, I think we got it already. Yeah, we got it already. So, got the grenade, which we need for Mr. X. Don't need more handgun bullets. We do need these. Let's reload the gun. Look at that. We still have. Goddamn, we have 44 magnum rounds. That Mr. X is going down. And we barely used the shotgun shells too. Look at that. That is awesome. He was no challenge at all. Probably would have been more of a challenge if I hadn't been playing on a hardcore. But I'm not crazy. I'm not doing this shit on hardcore. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, let's get the first aid spray just because. Just so that we don't leave it behind. That first aid spray is probably expensive in the Resident Evil world. You imagine a first aid spray that heals even deep wounds? That's expensive. It's not just superficial wounds, it's deep wounds. Those things probably cost like $100 a can. We're not leaving that behind. Let's go talk to Annette again. Jesus. Oh, she's struggling.
That looks bad.
Feels worse.
Should just run. Why did you stand around there like a bunch of idiots around them?
Nobody said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it.
Leon, just look at her. No FBI agent would wear freaking high heels and a party dress to a viral outbreak. Come on, that's BS. Leon, you're a sucker.
I hope you're right.
Ooh, that looks nasty.
But if the G virus gets into the wrong hands.
It's funny she says the wrong hands because that's what she was planning to do. She and Birkin were planning to sell it to the U.S. military. What do you think the U.S. military was going to do? They were probably going to bomb places like Iraq and Syria and Russia with it. So they were still going to kill millions and millions of people. It's just going to be the U.S. doing the killing instead of other countries. You know, the result would have been the same. They still would have just wiped out a whole bunch of groups. You know. Can you imagine with all the problems going on in the Middle East, how the U.S. would have handled that situation in the Resident Evil universe? They would have just dropped the viral payload there and just turned everybody into zombies, and then claimed that some infection arose. And oh, we have to wipe out the population because everybody's a zombie now. So there's no saving anyone. None, no matter your religion or ethnicity. No, we gotta sterilize the whole area, and then take it over because there's oil there. That's exactly what the U.S. military would have done with the G and T viruses. They were never gonna do anything noble with it. I guess she just means in the wrong hands, well, in foreign hands, right? Because that's the problem, right? Like, the U.S. can have all the weapons at once; it just doesn't have other people to have them. And yes, I know that other countries have terrible dictatorial regimes that should probably be wiped out painfully and brutally. But still, like, do you really trust the idiots in the U.S. Chain of command to use that humanely? Like, there is no humane way to use a zombie-making virus. There just isn't. Like, if you truly are that concerned about that, then you should just not allow them access to the virus, period. You know, just sell them the products, because those they can use on the battlefield in a not too destructive way. Like a tyrant, you just program it to fight alongside your soldiers, and I guess like the dogs, you could just drop them into attack enemy platoons. Like, those are fine, but like selling them the actual virus, that's just grounds for like a global Armageddon. Especially in the hands of the U.S. Like, you cannot trust the U.S. military or government for anything when it comes to viral weapons. That's why they're outlawed, right? By most international conventions, you're not allowed to use chemical weapons because they're so destructive. Doesn't matter what country you are. And this is a chemical weapon or biological weapon, whatever. That's why the Patriots was so dirty in Metal Gear Solid 2.
I was
Too,
just
like,
thinking about you.
some of their ideas were actually decent, but the fact that they were using biological weapons like Fox Die and
No,
the
we make a good team.
vocal parasites, that was what did them in. You're not allowed to use that stuff no matter how much power you want.
Tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample when we get the hell out.
Yeah, we got it.
Before we do
We
that,
got what you want, Ada.
I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
She's wearing a choker too, you know what that means.
Oh, Leon.
That's some nice facial detail work though.
Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
Because I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you,
Leon, you didn't realize shit. If Annette hadn't told you that, you would have walked into that trap blind, you damn
so
fool.
that's all this was.
Dumbass.
I was just some pawn to you,
Look, I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Taking
Hand
you
over
in.
the sample.
Back to PS1 jail.
Don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have a non-moving face too.
And you
Why did they have to change Ada's voice in
I
RE4
don't think
remake,
you
man? What? It was perfection right here. Should've just stuck with that. Come on, shoot her, Annette. There you go. Even though that's a baby handgun, but still, I guess it did enough damage. Even though she just shrugs it off and escapes anyway, but it was the effort that counts. Okay, so let's take stock. How many enemies have we killed on? Killed Birkin 1, the alligator. Birkin 2, Birkin 3, that's 4. Okay, we got Mr. X coming up, that's 5. And then we got the Blob, which is 6. So yeah, we can spare exactly 1 enemy in this run, in Leon's campaign. Only 1. I recommend you kill none of them, but if you are going to kill an enemy, you better make it count, because you can only afford 1 single enemy. That's it, no more. 8, 9, you're over.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
I admit the music was better here during this segment in the original game, the OG RE2.
No!
But the thing is, voice acting there made it kind of comical, because they were trying to play it off as like this incredibly, insanely deep love story, and they'd only know each other for like 4 hours. So come on, man, there's no love there. You're just attracted to each other, but there's no actual love there. So, and Ada was talking about how she fell in love with him. It's just, how did you fall in love with him? You don't even know anything about him. The only thing you know is his name and that he looks good. You don't know anything. You don't know where he comes from. You don't know his background. You don't know the size of his dick. What exactly did you love about him? So that was always weird. It's one of those cutscenes where you're supposed to feel emotion, but you just want to laugh at it. It makes you want to laugh, even though it's supposed to be sad and emotional, because these two people barely know each other. And as for Ada, that's not even her real name. You don't even know her real name, Leon. You have no idea who this woman is. I guess she may be Ada. Probably not Wong. But who knows? So even though the music was better in the OG cutscenes, I do think the story beats are better here. Because you can see blatantly how Ada's manipulating it. In the original, they kind of try to hide it so that you wouldn't suspect her, because remember, Ada had been mentioned by John in his memo in RE1, so people assume, oh, she's just another fellow researcher or like a lab technician or something. You know, she really is just his girlfriend. You know, they try to hide it that she's a spy, but here you see blatantly the manipulation that she's putting into Leon. It's not even hitting his telegraph, so it gives a whole different story viewpoint than the original.
What's that?
Kind of wish the plants had made their way to this area too, like they do in the original, and in extreme battle mode, because you would fight a lot of enemies here.
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah.
Actually, I think you fight a lot of enemies here in the DLC scenario with the Umbrella Soldier,
To get out.
with the Merc. I think you fight like 15 enemies in this room. They are all just clustered together, like lizards and zombies and lickers, and the plants. I think they're just clustered together. You kind of have to like muscle your way through them or blow them away with a grenade.
Hey Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here. Damn it.
Get out of here, Claire. Don't worry about us. We'll be alright. We're invincible. We're not even in the same plane, but we're not even in the same plane of existence right now. Okay, so we gotta dump some stuff. I'm gonna fry the plants just because. We're gonna save first. Okay, what do we dump? I'm gonna keep the flash grenades because I don't want to forget about them. I guess we dump the first aid sprays and oh yeah, we can reload the this. We can reload this. There you go. No longer need any more fuel. Just dump that. Just dump these two because we're gonna replace them with the we're gonna replace it with the herbs. There you go. Might as well get that freaking plants here because get the red herb because we gotta fight the plants anyway. You can't just run past them like you do with Galore, so you might as well just get the herb while you're at it. Yeah, take these flames. Damn plant zombies. It's called weeding out the infestation.
8 minutes until detonation.
You know what I find out recently, literally yesterday? There is actually a Bloodsport 4K that came out overseas. I had no idea that thing was even available. Burning too. Why not? Really? Jackass? I guess that's what I get for trying to challenge him, but fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Screw you. Ooh, he's coming. I guess the explosion threw him off a little bit. Why not? We've never used a flamethrower on Mr. X. At least not the regular version. Mr. X's problem is that he hesitates too much. He's not like Nemesis. Nemesis tries to go in for the kill most of the time. Like, he had that one dumbass moment in Remake where he has Jill perfectly cornered, has her by the neck, and he just refuses to kill her. Who knows why? But Mr. X's problem here, he just doesn't go for the kill. He just grabs you and then he just toys around with you instead of trying to kill you. He doesn't stomp on you when you're down. He just waits for you to get back up. So he wastes a lot of time that he could actually be using trying to kill you. Alright, got another bit of herb. So let's take stock of what we have. While the timer conveniently runs out. We did not use the extra diamond key. We still have it in there. Gonna combine these. Let's put this back in storage. We're gonna take this out because we don't need it anymore. Now the grenades. Because we need those. Let's put this one away. Let's see, we need the grenades, we need the flashbangs. We can store this, we need these two slots open. That should be enough, because, yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's dig out more herbs. Let's take out a first aid spray and use that one. Should we just bring the extra grenades just to bring them? Because I think 5 health is more than enough. We don't need any more than that. Yeah, might as well. Let's just bring out the last grenades. And the other flashbang too. yeah, Mr. X is dead. There's no way he can withstand all of this shit. And conveniently, the timer just ignores the fact that we took 5 minutes there messing around with our item box. That is clever game design, the way they intentionally give you these joint plugs, and in the original too, to make sure you have space for the rocket launcher, because otherwise you cannot kill Mr. X. So it's nice of them to do. Shows consideration for the player. Yeah, so I found out that Bloodsport 4K actually exists, but it's only overseas because apparently the rights are up in the air here. Nobody knows who has the rights to Bloodsport in the US, so unfortunately they cannot do a special edition of any kind here, just the bare bones DVD that we've seen before in like a double pack or by itself with Time Cop. The double pack was with Time Cop, but I also saw it by itself. So yeah, you can better believe I ordered that thing. It cost me like $47 using a discount on Zavi. ZAVVI, that website that sells like the steelbooks and special editions and stuff like that. They did their own steelbook of The Crow, exactly like Walmart's. So yeah, it cost me around 47 bucks, but it's probably well worth it. Heard it even has a commentary track, documentaries, interviews, a booklet about the movie. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. Alright, let's give him the Magnum. Let's give him the Magnum. Ooh. That was a good one. That was a good one, Mr. X. I'll give you that one.
What is it with this thing?
He's got no jaw. What's he supposed to eat after this? How's he gonna enjoy a post-battle victory meal without his jaw? Do they just feed him with an idea or something? Alright, let's start giving them grenades. Hell yeah, take those grenades, you fool. Calm down, Leon, we got him. Come on, you gotta toss down that freaking rocket launcher. Finally! Thank God. Jesus. What was taking her so long? Is there like a time limit or something? Do you actually have to have like maybe 3 or 4 minutes pass before she throws it down to you? Yep, call it even. She's already walking it off like nothing happened. Damn. It's like, nope, you're not gonna kill me that easily. Just had to get in one last bitch slap before you take him down. Now obviously in the hardcore mode you have to shoot him twice because he tanks the first one, or blocks it or whatever. I don't think he swipes it like Nemesis. Nemesis sideswipe that thing, but I don't think that's what Mr. X does. I think you have to I think he just tanks it. So obviously we cannot use this against the zombie. That means we have to use the flash grenades mandatory, which means we kind of have to let them pour into the room a bit just so that we have room to run in.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Damn, look at that frickin' slash. Let's make sure we only have the flashbangs. Damn, those are gonna take a while to heal. God damn, look at those slash marks. Just let him pour in, because we're gonna run past them. There you go, guys. They're all blinded. Don't know what the hell's going on. And that one's missing his foot. Yet somehow he was still walking. Walking on that stump.
Shit.
I didn't know that until recently. That experimented with shooting at the zombies' knees, shooting at their kneecaps with the shotgun. I didn't realize that you can actually shoot off their foot, and they'll still keep walking on it. You have to shoot the whole leg off. So there were a couple times during this playthrough where I shot off just the foot, and they still kept coming. A few of them even ran the freaking stairs. Like, I had to reset a number of times because I got caught with the zombies on the stairs, and they just completely deal massive damage to you on there. They do not play around. They deal like, they set you, even if you're in fine health, they'll set you to danger mode just by mauling you on the stairs. So quite a few restarts and quite a few times I had to just retry the game. Leon, it's been 15 minutes. What do you mean you missed her already? It's been 15 fucking minutes. Boy's a sap. God damn. Leon deserves better, but at the same time, I'm not sure he's bright enough to get better. Like, people say Chris is a himbo, and he is.
Leon?
Well, Leon's a himbo too. He's not
Just like I said we would.
He's flexible and he can adapt, but he's not exactly very bright.
This is Sherry.
He's no Billy Cohen or Carlos.
Jesus.
What was that?
He is a himbo.
I don't know.
He just happens to be in a very athletic and extremely skilled himbo, but he is one. Alright. Damn, look at those slash marks. Look all goofy. Oh, it's like his insides are coming out. That looks nasty. Let's get that, even though we're not going to use it, because why not? Why not? And actually, I think we should have enough. Birkin should be dead because we got 3 rockets. I think you only need like 2 to kill him, so might as well just yeah, fuck it. We don't need any freaking health. We're fine. I'm gonna save anyway though, just in case, because I still remember that one time where Birkin actually managed to eat him. I don't know if it was him or Claire, but Birkin, because I took too long, actually managed to reach me that one single time. That was it. What else was here? Oh, it's not. It's just a knife. Okay. Actually, I don't like this rocket launcher as much as the old one. I mean, not the old one. The one from RE2. I think that one looks better. This one. This is the one from RE1 and RE1 remake. Yeah, it is the one from RE1 remake. I actually don't like that much, and I think the one you get for as a bonus weapon in the RE1 remake is very different from this one. This is the old school rocket launcher from RE1. I don't quite like it. Alright, here he comes. Good old Blob, Birkin. The Blob. Survival Horror's #1 Blob. Not to be confused with Nyx from the RE Outbreak series or any other blobs we encountered. You got a problem with take that, you fool. Let's toss the grenades too.
Want more bullets? Be my guest.
Why is he corrupting the train too? What is he doing?
Come on!
Oh, let's reload the Magnum while he's still here. Come on, open up that eye. Come on, Birkin. Do it. There we go. Let's give him the business now. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Easy, huh? I think he also appears on a list of from Triple Jump of most disgusting enemies in gaming. Or at least he should. That's the thumbnail. Him right there on the train car, flailing around with bonus tentacles and stuff. That's the thumbnail for the video, so I assume he's one of the top choices. No Sherry saving the day this time. It's all Claire or Leon. That must smell terrible. Also, how do you not get contaminated by that?
Give your hand!
I guess that's where the G-Virus differs, right? Where it's not enough to be exposed just to be attacked or bitten or exposed to it. Like I think it has to willingly transmit it to you, basically. Nice little family there, looking all to the like Claire and Leon look like from the OG RE2, and Sherry looking like an actual realistic person.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No. We're just... well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look! He might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
Someone asked, someone expressed what was meant by that question. What if it's not just the city? I think she means what if the whole county is infected? You know, because this is part of a surrounding county, so I think she means what if the whole county is infected? It's not just Raccoon City. I don't think she's referring to like the whole country or the state even. I think she's just saying what if it's the whole county that's infected, this entire area? Because you never know. You don't know how far that thing is spread thanks to Umbrella.
Is it
so
over?
if it's in the water or whatever, so it could have technically contaminated a lot more places.
We'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you're damn right we will.
As long as we stick together.
I like how they're in order of height. Leon's the tallest, Claire's in the middle, and then Sherry's the shortest.
Hey, you guys.
This ending is better than the canon one, where Claire just freaks out over Chris for no reason and then abandons them, and Leon tells her to go to hell and takes Sherry with him, even though he just met Sherry 2 minutes ago. That ending was always weird in the frickin' OG. I'm glad they changed that aspect at least. Cause that yeah, that ending was always weird. Like, why would Claire already knows Chris is in Europe. He said so in his diary. So like, why the fuck would she freak out and go into the wilderness to look for him? Like, it's not that urgent, girl. You know, he's a fully trained Stars operative, and he's with Barry too, and Jill. He'll be alright on his own. So that was always weird. And then Leon freaking out and taking Sherry with him. Like, would he really do that? Because the thing is, like, Leon just met Sherry. Like I said, why would he even care one bit about her? You think he would have just left her behind with Claire, or just called someone to pick her up or whatever. So that was always weird. It's one of those things where I wonder if maybe the writers regretted their choices back then. They just decided to do it over with the remake. This song sucks. I mean, I can kind of maybe see the appeal of it, but it sounds lame. I know it relates to the game mechanic itself. You know, 2 sides to every story. You have Claire's side, you have Leon's side, but it's still, this song sucks. Nick Apostolides, Stephanie Panicello, Jolene Anderson. I miss you, Jolene. Your replacement was not up to par. Tom Keegan. Yeah, he's actually played the games himself on YouTube. The guy who voices Leon. Same thing for the woman who voices Claire. She's played the games too. And she's also played them alongside the voice actors for Jill in the RE3 remake. And I think even the guy who played Carlos gave it a spin too. So those are pretty nice to check out. I think Stephanie's was my favorite of the bunch, but the one with Jill did a pretty good job too. Or played Jill in the RE3 remake. At one point, she actually did like a co-video using the original voice actress for Jill from like the RE1 remake. So that was pretty cool to see them along side by side. Like I know they did a play. I know the Jill voice actress from RE1 remake did a playthrough with what do you call it? Spear Hunter, Susie's, that famous streamer. But I think she also did one with the other voice actors too. They were comparing notes or something. Also like the name that the voice actress for Claire uses for her Twitch and YouTube accounts, because I Claire. For that famous line when Sherry asked her why she's doing it because she cares. I like that. Call back to the games. This is a nice reference. Yeah, this song sucks. We all know what we really want to hear, right? We know the song we really want to hear. It's not this one. Let's wait for it to come out. So we're at 39 minutes. The other video was like 17, so that should be enough for meaty video for YouTube. I actually have 2 videos left because I thought we were going to be going on 52, but apparently there's actually 49 that I've uploaded with the last one. So yeah, this combined with the tofu slash flan scenario will actually make a pretty well-rounded 50 video figure. I think that's enough for RE2, at least until I upload the original playthroughs. So those I'll have to figure out how to do, and like maybe I could just combine them all in like 3 massive playthroughs and just label them like retro playthroughs or archival playthroughs, because those were my actual first impressions of the game. These videos have all been me playing them after playing RE2 remake dozens of times, but those were my actual first initial impressions of the game. So I do want to upload them eventually. There's just so many of them. I think we'd have to kind of combine them or something, so I don't know, or do like we did for the Final Fantasy 7 remake videos, where I just uploaded them like 8 at a time, or posted them like 8 at a time. And so I'm sure people are wondering what the hell happened. Why are all these Final Fantasy videos on there? Well, because they were on my hard drive for like 2 years. I just needed to get rid of them quickly. Here we go. This is the music we've been wanting to hear. This is the OG. This is the GOAT. This is one of the greatest ending theme songs of all time. This is where it's at. I was wanting to do RE3 OG next and finish that off, but I do have a job interview tomorrow pretty early, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that. I might just do like an hour or Alan Wake or something, or maybe play a little bit of RE4 remake, maybe get further in that game, since that's a long game, so an hour here, an hour or 2 there will be pretty decent. Because I also need to watch my nightly Twilight Zone episodes from the Blu-ray set, so I want to get that through. I'm pretty much waiting now for that Bloodsport 4K, which should have been a few days, but it's coming from Europe, so we gotta wait a bit longer than we would if they were here in America. The Amazon one actually shipped from America, but it would have taken 2 weeks. I'm not waiting freaking 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? And it's almost the same price, and it was also the cover I didn't want. There's 2 cover variants. There's one that looks like an old-time VHS. That's the one I like. The one that looks like it would have been something that would have been put out during the 90s by the company, by Canon, or whatever company inherited Canon Video's filmography, their film archive. And then you have just a regular cover with Van Damme on the front, which has been the cover they've used for like the Solo Bare Bones DVD, and on the 2 movie set with Time Cop. So I didn't really want that one. It's just a plain old poster. I didn't really want that one, so I went for the VHS copy. Not VHS, like the VHS looking copy, even though it cost me a few dollars more, which is a ripoff. Why is one cover more expensive than the other just because of the artwork? That's insane. They both have the same content, the same bonus material. One is just like $4 or $5 higher because of the cover art. That's insane. That's a ripoff. But I got that one, and it should be here by like June 3rd or 5th. So we're gonna watch some Bloodsport. I always love that movie. Probably talk about it a bit more in the other videos, especially like the Batman ones, because it's really appropriate there. You know, martial arts and all. But yeah, I'm actually really glad that movie finally got a decent release, because it deserved it. It was this bare bones disc for like 13 or 14 years straight, so it deserved a fully, you know, special edition, filled to the brim collector's edition with a whole bunch of stuff, like filled to the brim with bonus materials and commentary tracks and stuff. 'Cause it's a pretty great movie from the 80s. It perfectly encapsulates the 80s in a nutshell. That movie does. It's probably one of Van Damme's finest works too. So obviously the time is not important here, because we were not doing this for time, so we got an A. I think I've gotten an A ranking in like the last 8 playthroughs or so, because we're not going for time, we're going for separate goal. And it was standard too, so it's not even, It's not even hardcore. Let's check the ranking. Hopefully it went through. I always get nervous because sometimes the internet be having problems and stuff just doesn't upload properly to the RI.net site and we end up screwed, but and then we have to do it again, but this one should have gone through fine. Let's check it out. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. 9 out of 24. I mean 9 and 25. There you go. We complete the weekly challenges, so let's check out some of the more of the info. Oh, and a lot of people have done the box detox challenge and the tofu one, so yeah, remember there were barely any people doing it when I first checked, but now that we've given it some time, they've actually done quite a bit. Like, probably gotta have like 500 people completed the box detox challenge, or as I call it, the Botox challenge. What are you doing? Take a freaking screenshot. What are you doing? Oh, okay, so I just realized we actually have we actually are going to end up with an uneven number of videos because I just realized I didn't upload Claire Box Detox Part 3, so I gotta upload that one, and then if I combine this one, that's gonna be 51. So you know what I might do is I might actually try to tackle the one last bonus video for RE2, just try to tackle the scenario with the soldier, the umbrella soldier, because that's actually like the most interesting of the different scenarios for the DLC. Or hell, I might just do like just the DLC period. Because yeah, I said I was gonna tack this one onto the tofu one, so I don't want to upload just a Flan 17-minute run. Like that's nothing. I don't want to upload that, but I might just tack this one onto there. Then what I'll do is maybe I'll give the DLC a go. Like that'll be the last actual video for the series. It'll be just the DLC because I don't think I've shown it at all until now. I tried the Kendo one on my own and beat it, but we haven't actually done anything for it as far as recording, so we might just do like just a quick run through the DLC, not even to beat it, just a quick run through the DLC, each one. I know for a fact I'm not going to beat the Catherine Warren run. That one sucks, but maybe the Umbrella Soldier, like that might be the one. That might be the one that we try to do. So yeah, there's not quite 500 yet. There's only 446. Doing the box detox, 312. No time to waste. I should play that lottery number because that's the number of James and Mary's room in Silent Hill 2, and it's actually come up quite a bit alongside room 302 from Silent Hill 4 over here in the PA lottery. We've actually gotten that number quite a couple times this year and the past year, so I should probably play it too. I've also seen Marble 616 pop up a number of times, and I always forget to play it. And it keeps popping up, and I don't get a single dollar from it. So we got 2005 here, kill no more than 7 enemies. We killed 5, so I wonder if the blob doesn't count, because let's see, because let's count them. We have let's see, we have, like I said, we have Birkin 1, we have the alligator, we have Birkin 2, we have Birkin 3, then Mr. X is 5, and yeah, the blob would be 6. So I wonder which one of those doesn't count, because I think the alligator counts, because when I checked after the gator doing one of my saves, it said 2. So I'm guessing the blob doesn't count. I guess because you don't kill him like the explosion kills him. I guess that's why you don't really kill him, the explosion kills him, so it doesn't count. Okay, so you can spare 2 enemies. Also, obviously, you have no choice but to just unload all your ammo into him. So yeah, I guess you can kill 2 enemies. That's all you can spare in the game too. So you better choose those 2 wisely. If you're gonna kill 2, I recommend it's probably just 2 of the Geodots, because those are the most challenging to get around. You know, you really have to do a lot of fancy maneuvering to get around them. So if you're gonna kill 2, I recommend it be 2 Geodots. 2 Geodots or the 2 Lickers in the lab. Those are the best. Because the plants, you can get around them using the knives, and then you just knock them down using the flamethrower. You don't have to burn them. So yeah, I recommend if you're gonna kill two, make it either two geodols or two lickers in the lab. I guess you can do the dogs near the orphanage in Claire scenario if you want, just so you don't have like 5 dogs running after you at the same time. I guess you can do that. But those are the enemies I recommend that you kill. Got Reno, no country listed. Kuma finished it a few minutes before I did, from Japan. Obviously with a name like Kuma. Here's this one, just one single letter. I wonder what it is. From Japan, they killed 6. Now see, here's what I don't understand. How do you only kill 3? I don't understand that. How do you only kill 3? Because like, see, this one killed 7, 4, 3. Like, how do you do that? Because then which one of them doesn't count? Like, obviously Mr. X counts. You kill him. I guess Birkin 2 counts, right? Because you do kill him technically. So I mean, not Birkin 3, not Birkin 2, Birkin 3. In the lab, I guess he counts. So that would be 2. And then I guess the blob, maybe the blob does count. Maybe it's 3. Like, I'm gonna have to look that up. Which enemies count for which enemies count? Because how can you get like 4 and 3? I don't get it. I do not understand that at all. Because even in Claire's scenario, you would have Birkin 1, Birkin 2, and then Birkin 3, and then the 4th Birkin, so it will be 4 at a minimum. So how do you get 3? Because if you don't fire at the blob and you just wait, it's just going to eat you. So what exactly, how would you even pull that off? Like, I have no idea. I wonder if Google knows. I wonder if almighty Google has the answer to our questions. Resident Evil 2. Pacifist. Which enemies count? Let's see. I want to see if anybody has a solution to this, because it might help out with future endeavors. Like, I'm not going to record them obviously, but here we go. Pacifist challenge on Steam. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what they count. The alligator counts. It doesn't seem like they know the exact ones though. Like, yeah, they're saying the alligator counts. Obviously, we knew they have some to save. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like oh, here's on Reddit. I don't like going on Reddit for game stuff, but let's see. G2 does not count as enemy. Okay, so that helps out a bit. So the second Birkin does not count because it is the canister, you know, like the crate thing that knocks him off. Okay, so I can see how that one doesn't count, because you don't even have to shoot him technically. If you get lucky enough, you can just use like flashbangs and just slow him down. Flashbangs, grenade, and then the crate knocks him off, or the crane. Okay, so I get it. So he does not count. I can see. Okay, I can see then how you would be, because if you do Birkin 1, let's say you're in Claire scenario, you don't have to deal with Mr. X at all. So that's one enemy gone. So you do Birkin 1, you do Birkin 3, and then you do Birkin 4. There. Oh yeah, there you go. There's 3. Yeah, and if you're looking now, I see it. They're all the 3s are with Claire. There are no 3s with Leon. Leon has 4 or 5. Yeah, it's 4. So okay, so the minimum you can have with Leon is 4. The minimum you can have with Claire is 3. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a whole lot of sense. Big River from Japan. Holy shit! Is that SGP? That's not Papua New Guinea, right? What is that country? SGP. What is that? ISL. I don't even know which one that is. Yeah, not all Japanese players complete this challenge. Oh, look at this one. This one has a nice cat picture on it. from Japan. Yep. So yeah. So basically, that's confirmed. G2 Birkin does not count. I guess because the crate knocks him out. So I guess that's why he doesn't count. So that's good to know because I never knew that before. I always assumed he counted as a boss. I always assumed all the bosses counted, but apparently not. Apparently they do not count. Yeah, apparently they actually don't count as anything. So there you go. You have the ones you need to kill, so you can spare 3 enemies. You can spare room for 3 enemies if you're playing as Leon, and you can spare room for 4 enemies if you're playing as Claire. That helps out a lot because that means we can just kill a couple of the G-adults and maybe a lick or two, depending on what we choose to do. It gives us some room to maneuver, so that's actually very, very helpful advice. What do you know? Reddit actually came in handy for once in its entire existence. Who would have known? Who would have known? Alright, so that is the finale of the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges. Like I said, I may just do one more video with the DLC because we have not shown that off at all throughout this entire time. We've only shown off Hunk, Tofu, Flan, and obviously Claire and Liam, but we have not seen a single glimpse of the DLC. So I might just do a quick run through the 3 scenarios. Probably won't beat the second one. We're just gonna get a little into it to show you how it goes, and then we'll just quit. And then the third I'll try to beat it, but it is pretty difficult, so it might not actually work. And the fourth one you can ignore because the fourth one is just a gauntlet of 100 enemies. It is not fun to play. It is not fun to do. I'd rather just forget it even exists. I did it once to get the trophy after trying like 30 or 50 times, and I do not ever want to play that scenario ever again. So we're just gonna ignore that one even exists. So we might just do a DLC video to round things out so that we have 52 videos. Because like I said, I just don't want to post a 17-minute video of Flan by itself. That just seems a little too short for a YouTube video. So we just combine it with Leon, and then we'll just do a round of DLC, like it's mainly Kendo and the Umbrella Soldier, the mercenary, just to show you how it is. But there you go. That is it for the Resident Evil 2 weekly challenges. We've done speed playthroughs. We've done playthroughs where we just killed everything in sight. We've done really weird specific playthroughs, like certain number of footsteps under 10,000, under 100 items. You know, those are the item playthroughs, very difficult. We've done this one, Pacifist, twice. We've done it with both times with Leon, I assume. We've also done, well, it's probably the hardest challenge I've ever attempted last time, the box detox run with Claire, no item box use whatsoever. We got through that. So yeah, I think we've pretty much completed the gamut of challenges that you can do for Resident Evil 2. I'm still gonna keep doing them on my own because I really want to reach that 40 platinum medal count, but I'm not gonna record them. I'm just gonna do them on my own. Just gonna do them on my own, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll reach that. And maybe I'll just do like a tiny video if we reach that milestone to get that last record and fully complete the game 100%. But yeah, they've been fun to do, but I've done quite a few of them, and for now, I think it's best that we take a welcome break from them. Because, you know, I kind of burn out on doing all these weekly challenges every single week. So I look forward to maybe revisiting it eventually. Like I said, if we do get to the magical number of like 40 platinum medals, which I think you need to get the record. I wonder if they tell you here. Let's see. Results. No, it doesn't. I think you have to be in game. Do you? Let's check it out. Before we leave for the night, let's just check it out. Also, I want to see how many hours I put into this game, because I think it must be over 400 at this point. Yeah, so we want to go to the overview. Want to go to overview? That'll show you the exact time you put into the game. Well, remember, this is not counting the PS2 hours. This is strictly PS5. I mean, not PS2, PS4. It's not counting the PS4 hours. It's strictly counting the PS5 hours we've played. So this is incomplete, actually. This is pretty incomplete because it is not counting the other hours. I think once we add them out all at once, we should have I think well over 400 hours in this game, because I know for a fact I was over 300 something when I first started playing the PS5 version. So yeah, we have 83 here, and then add like the 300 something up there. So I think we're probably in excess of well over 400 hours, because if I think I had like 324 and then you add 83, so yeah, we're well over 400 hours at this point in this game. The only thing we don't have an S ranking for is assisted, just because it's assisted mode. I was just messing around with it. I wasn't looking to get any specific time. The Ghost Survivors, this is what I might do next time, just a DLC video for those. Here we go. Got 10 out of 15 complete. Okay, so we need complete all records and extreme records. So what do we not have? And here we go. Records. We're missing 3. What are we missing? Yeah, what do we have? I mean, what do we not have? Master unlocking. Complete and open all locks in the runaway scenario. Oh, that sucks. That's BS. That is bullshit right there. I'm not doing this fucking thing. Hell no, that scenario sucks. I'm not doing that shit. Gunslinger, I don't know what this is. I might have to look it up. I have a feeling this is the sheriff scenario, and if that's the case, this is gonna be uncompleted. It's incomplete because I'm never doing this shit with the sheriff. That thing sucks. This one I gotta get around to doing too. Destroy all Mr. Raccoons hitting in the Ghost Survivors mode. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could combine this with the video next time, because I had to do this anyway. Destroy all the Mr. Raccoons. So what I might do is I might get a list of all the Mr. Raccoons, and then we just hunt those down, and that's the whole point of the video. Just we go through the 3 scenarios. It's the Ghost Survivors. There's no Mr. Raccoons hitting in the sheriff's guy, so we don't have to worry about him. It's just Kendo, Catherine Warren, and the Umbrella Soldier. So we just go through there. We just hunt down all the Mr. Raccoons. Yeah, so that sounds like a actually fun challenge for the video. Here we go. Here they are. Okay, so it's actually more than I anticipated. So we got 10. We need 10, so I'll get that probably next week. Then we got to obtain 20, and then 30 for legendary and then god tier player, so we can take our proper place among the Japanese gods of this game. We need 50 medals in the weekly challenge. God damn, that is insane. We'd basically be playing this game for like we're gonna be playing this game for like a whole fucking year basically, because it's 52 weeks in a year. We need 50. We have 9, so we need 41 medals. We're gonna be playing this game for like until the end of the year. Maybe even a little into 2025, depending on how it goes. So obviously I'm not going to upload any of that stuff, but yeah, we'll just try to do these on my own. Just keep at it, I guess. As long as the streak keeps unbroken, we can just keep it going. So that's what I'll do. But yeah, this actually looks like a good. This actually looks like a pretty good challenge for the next and last video. Instead of just going to the scenarios just to beat them, which is kind of boring because I've played them multiple times already. We're gonna hunt down the Mr. Raccoons and finally get this reward, get this record, so we can be one step closer to all this being complete. Like I said, I'm not doing the Catherine Warren one. That one sucks, and I'm not gonna do the sheriff one, if that's what gunslinger means. I have a feeling it does mean the sheriff one. I'm not gonna do that one. It's just too tedious. But yeah, there you go. That's the end of the weekly challenges, for now at least. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you learned something about the game. I hope it shows you how to do these challenges if you want to attempt it on your own, and that overall you had a fun time watching the videos and seeing all the vastly different ways you can play Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because for a game that seems so simple on the surface, it actually, as you can see, has quite a bit of replayability to it. It's actually a pretty damn good video game, and if I'm being honest, probably one of the best games of all time in my opinion. I know the original has its place up there in people's top 10 or top 5 or top 20, 25, whatever list. I know the original's up there, but I actually think there's some belongs up there too. Because for all its minor quibbles, for all the minor problems and complaints I have with it, like no spiders, no giant moth, stuff like that. The IV is not looking quite right. For all the minor complaints I have, this is probably one of my favorite games ever. And as you can see, you don't pour 400 hours into a game you don't like, unless you're just one of those masochists who like playing like free-to-play games, or you're like an RPG addict or something like that. But normally you don't pour 400 hours into a game you don't like. So the fact that I've poured so many hours into this game means I like it quite a fair bit. I like it very much, and I think it is genuinely probably one of the crowning achievements of this generation of games. You know, it's definitely up there in the top 5 gaming experiences of this decade, even though it's a remake. It's definitely very, very up there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on some other Resident Evil game, probably RE4 remake or RE3, one of those two. But I will see you next time. So see you later, and take care, everyone.